Hey hockey fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're firing up the crystal ball, strapping on the skates, and taking a trip to the future, specifically to the 2025 NHL season. We're on a mission to figure out one thing: who will be the best of the best from the Great White North? That's right, we're building the ultimate Team Canada for 2025. This isn't just about who's great now. It's about who will be dominating the league in a couple of years. We're talking about a blend of established superstars still in their prime and the young guns who are set to take over the league. So, grab your jersey, settle in, and let's get into this. First things first, let's talk about the engine of any team, the forwards. The center position is where Canada absolutely shines, and in 2025, it's an embarrassment of riches. Leading the charge, without a shadow of a doubt, is Connor McDavid. I mean, what is there to say? By 2025, he'll be 28 years old, smack in the middle of his prime, and likely have a few more Art Ross and Hart trophies on his shelf. His speed, his vision, his hands, he's a generational talent, and he'll be the undisputed captain of this team. Slotting in right behind him on the second line is Nathan MacKinnon. The guy is a human wrecking ball with the skill of a surgeon. His combination of explosive skating and a lethal shot makes him a nightmare for any defender. By 2025, MacKinnon will be 29, still at the peak of his powers and bringing that relentless high-octane energy every single shift. Having McDavid and MacKinnon as your 1-2 punch down the middle is basically a cheat code. The opposition wouldn't get a moment to breathe. For our third-line center, we're going with Brayden Point. This guy is the definition of a clutch performer. He's not always the flashiest, but his hockey IQ is off the charts. He's incredibly shifty, a tenacious forecaster, and he knows how to find the back of the net in the biggest moments. In 2025, he'll be 29, bringing a veteran presence and a winning pedigree to the bottom six. He is the perfect player to shut down the other team's top lines while still being a major offensive threat. And rounding out our center depth on the fourth line is a name you all know: Sidney Crosby. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. Sid in 2025. Yes, he'll be 37, but if there's one player who can defy Father Time, it's Sid the Kid. His work ethic is legendary, and his hockey sense is second to none. He'll have transitioned into a more defensive, leadership-focused role, perfect for a fourth-line center. He'll win crucial face-offs, kill penalties, and be the ultimate mentor for the younger guys on the squad. Imagine the wisdom he'd bring to that locker room. It's an invaluable asset. Now, let's move to the wingers, where the firepower continues. On McDavid's left wing, we're putting a guy with pure, unadulterated goal-scoring talent: Steven Stamkos. By 2025, he'll be a veteran leader at 35, but his one-timer will still be one of the most feared weapons in the league. Pairing his elite finishing ability with McDavid's playmaking is a recipe for an avalanche of goals. He's a natural leader and a proven winner. On the other side, flanking McDavid on the right wing, is Mitch Marner. At 28 years old, Marner's creativity and passing genius will be at an all-time high. He's a wizard with the puck, able to create scoring chances out of thin air. The thought of Marner and McDavid on a 2-on-1 is just terrifying. Their combined hockey IQ and skill would make this the most dangerous line in international hockey, period. Moving down to the second line with MacKinnon, we need players who can keep up with his pace and match his intensity. On the left wing, we're going with Brad Marchand. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his effectiveness. In 2025, he'll be 37, but his game has always been about more than just speed. He's an elite agitator, a brilliant penalty killer, and he still has the skill to put up points. Pairing his gritty, high-energy style with MacKinnon's power would create a line that's as hard to play against as it is to stop. On the right wing of that line, we've got Mark Stone. At 33, Stone will still be the premier two-way winger in the NHL. He's the best takeaway artist in the game, constantly turning defense into instant offense. He's the perfect complement to a powerhouse like McKinnon. While Nate is driving the play with speed and force, Stone is there making smart, subtle plays all over the ice, creating turnovers and finishing his chances. This line would be a nightmare at both ends of the ice. For our third line, centered by Braden Point, we need versatile, responsible players. On the left, we're putting Zach Hyman. Hyman is the ultimate workhorse. He's relentless on the forecheck, digs pucks out of the corners, and goes to the dirty areas in front of the net to score goals. He's the kind of player every winning team needs, and his energy would be infectious. On the right side of that line, let's slot in Sam Reinhart. By 2025, Reinhart will have fully established himself as a consistent high-end goal scorer with a fantastic all-around game. He's smart, responsible defensively, and has a knack for being in the right place at the right time. This third line would be able to grind down opponents and chip in with timely scoring. And for our extra forwards, our 13th and 14th guys, we're looking at versatility and youth. First up, Connor Bedard. Yes, the phenom himself. By 2025, he'll have a couple of NHL seasons under his belt and will be ready to make an impact. While he might not be a top six fixture just yet on a team this stacked, his generational shot and offensive instincts make him the ultimate weapon to have in your back pocket. He can slot in on the power play and be an instant offensive spark. Alongside him, we'll take Bo Horvat. He's a great face-off man, can play in any situation, and provides another strong veteran voice in the room. His versatility makes him the perfect utility player for a tournament like this. Okay, let's move to the blue line, the foundation of our team. Building a championship defense is crucial, and Canada has some absolute studs. Our top pairing is a no-brainer. On the left side, we have Cale Makar. By 2025, he'll be 26 years old and will have solidified his case as the best defenseman on the planet. His skating is otherworldly. He can control the game from the back end like few others, and his offensive instincts are off the charts. He's a one-man breakout machine and a power play quarterback all in one. Paired with Makar, we need a steady defensive rock. That's why we're going with Shea Theodore. Theodore is an incredibly smooth skater who makes smart, simple plays with the puck. He does Senti need to be the offensive driver on this pairing, that Makar's job. Theodore's role is to provide elite, responsible defense and use his great first pass to get the puck onto the forward sticks quickly and efficiently. Together, they form a perfectly balanced top pair that can log huge minutes against any competition. For our second pairing, we want more of that blend of offensive skill and defensive stability. On the left, we've got Josh Morrissey. Over the past few years, he has quietly developed into a legitimate top-pairing defenseman. He's an excellent skater, moves the puck with poise, and can contribute offensively while being sound in his own end. By 2025, at 30 years old, he'll be a key leader on this defense core. His partner on the right side will be Dougie Hamilton. When he's healthy, Hamilton is an offensive force from the blue line. He has a booming shot, fantastic size, and loves to jump into the rush. While he's not a pure shutdown guy, his offensive upside is too good to ignore. Paired with a responsible player like Morrissey, Hamilton would be free to activate offensively and create matchup problems for the opposition. Finally, our third pairing. This is where we need reliable, shutdown defenders who can handle tough defensive zone starts and excel on the penalty kill. On the left side, we're selecting Vince Dunn. He's another smooth-skating defenseman who has really found his game. He plays a smart, poised style and can move the puck effectively without taking unnecessary risks. He's a great modern-day defenseman who can defend with his stick and his skating. And our final defenseman, playing the right side on that third pair, is Aaron Ekblad. When he's at his best, Ekblad is a true #1 defenseman. He has the size, the skating, and the two-way ability to dominate a game. In a third-pairing role on a team this deep, he would be an absolute luxury. He can eat up minutes, play a physical game, contribute to the penalty kill, and even step up on the power play if needed. Having Ekblad as your sixth defenseman makes this blue line practically impenetrable. And as a seventh defenseman, providing depth and a different look, we'll take Evan Bouchard, whose cannon of a shot from the point would be a lethal weapon on the power play. Last but certainly not least, we come to the crease. The goaltenders. This is often the most debated position for Team Canada, but in 2025, I think we have some clear frontrunners. Our starting goalie is going to be Stuart Skinner. He's proven he can handle the pressure of being a #1 goalie on a Canadian team. And he's shown steady improvement year after year. By 2025, at 26 years old, he'll be entering his prime with the perfect combination of athleticism, size, and mental toughness. He's calm in the net and has that big game potential. Backing him up, we're going with Nhl. This guy came out of nowhere to backstop his team to a Stanley Cup. And he did it with incredible poise and technical skill. He's big, he's calm, and he doesn't get rattled. In a short tournament, having a goalie who has already proven he can get hot and steal a championship is a massive advantage. He's the ideal #2. And for our third goalie, we're taking a look at the future with Devon Levi. He's got all the raw talent in the world, incredible athleticism and reflexes. While he may still be developing his pro game in 2025, having him in the environment, learning from the other goalies and the veteran players would be invaluable for the future of Canadian goaltending. So there you have it. That's our projected Team Canada for 2025. A team with an absolutely lethal forward group led by McDavid and McKinnon, a mobile and skilled defense core anchored by Cale Makar, and a solid, reliable goaltending tandem. This team is built for the modern game, fast, skilled, and intelligent. They can win games with pure offensive firepower, or they can grind it out and win with suffocating defense. What do you guys think? Who did I miss? Who would you swap out? Is Crosby on your fourth line? Let me know your dream team in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'm really curious to see who you all would pick. This was a ton of fun to put together, and it just gets you excited for the future of hockey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more hockey content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.